Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora and today we are back in Create a Sim and we are creating a shy introvert. Now first of all, I just want to say thank you for 6,000 subscribers. I was a little bit overwhelmed with it if I'm honest. I never know how to react to these like milestones. It's crazy. When I hit 5k I feel like I was very quiet about it because a lot of times when I mention it, I feel like it's bragging. It's obviously not bragging. Like, I don't feel like I'm bragging, but I feel like maybe it would come across like that, and I don't want that. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, and I am very grateful for where we are with the community right now. I think you guys are awesome. I love reading your comments, like they're just so sweet, and there's definitely a lot of people that I recognize comment regularly, which is super nice. It's like, it feels like we're building a small community, like all of us together, and a lot of people started helping each other out as well. Like when someone's asking for something and I don't reply straight away, you know, they can sometimes help each other out, and I think that's awesome. So yeah, thank you again. I am very excited about it, and I'm excited to see where the channel leads us all, but let's jump into this video. If you want any of the custom content, as always, you can get it on my Tumblr or in a Google Doc. Both of those are linked down below. And if you want to find the sim on the gallery, she's already up under the hashtag TheSimPanions, or my gallery ID is also TheSimPanions, always in the description down below. Just make sure you take the little box when you look for it where it says include custom content, because I feel like a lot of people say they can't find my sims, and that's really the only thing I can think of why you wouldn't find them. And I think maybe if you don't download sims ever, you just wouldn't think of doing that, so just a little disclaimer. Yeah, make sure you tick that box, otherwise you won't find my sims, and then you can get all the custom content and they will look the same in your game. Apart from the colors, they will probably be a bit different because I'm obviously using reshade. So yeah, I need to include a little FAQ in the description down below in a little bit though. I've just been too lazy, honestly, to do it ever since my internship stopped and stuff. I was just so lazy. I've missed a few uploads as well, which I want to apologize for, but if, like, I don't want to force myself, you know, if I really don't feel like recording a video because for whatever reasons there is, and it's been a stressful week as well with a lot of different things that I don't really want to go into. Yeah, it's just, you know, if I don't feel like it, I don't want to force myself. You would definitely be able to tell, you know, I'm not good at hiding emotions. Like if I'm not in the mood for recording a voiceover, you will hear it and the video won't be fun, and I don't want that because it's just, you know, the video wouldn't be as good as it would be when I'm like into it and I want to do it and I have fun creating sims or like building or whatever. So yeah, apologize for not uploading. I hope it's gonna get better next week. My boyfriend was also sick for like 2 weeks. Bless him. He's doing better now though, but it was kind of like hell because he gets very moody when he's sick. So yeah. Yeah, but we had a fun few weeks here in our household. No, it was fine, but you know, if someone's sick, you obviously feel for them, and then I feel like I always feel helpless when people are sick because there's not much you can do, you know. Also, my boyfriend tends to just lay in bed and doesn't want to be bothered by anyone or anything. Whilst when I'm sick, I feel like I'm very needy, you know. I want to be like talked to, like I want people to care for me, but he's like the total opposite, so I feel so helpless because there's nothing I can do. But anyways, he's doing better, so we've gotten through the worst. He's gonna be back to work on Monday, actually. Well, he's gonna work from home because of all of the corona stuff going on, but let's get into the actual video, shall we? We're like halfway through and haven't even talked about this sim. I think she turned out super adorable. Like, I love the freckles and the little blue eyes. I think she's so cute, and I thought that she probably grew up with like 3 siblings in a very, well, in a fairly small apartment, to say that it was 6 people because her 2 parents and then those 4 kids, and I believe they only had 3 bedrooms, so 2 of the kids had to share bedrooms, you know, well, each child had to share their bedroom with someone else. So I think for her that was always like super stressful. You know, I believe she obviously loves her family and stuff. I think they're all great. They have a great connection, but she is kind of like the introvert in the family. I think everyone else is very sociable and they like to have outings, invite people over. I think her household was always crowded and busy and loud, you know, people were having fun. And I think for her it was just like too much. So as soon as she could and had a job, I think she just moved out. She moved to a very small like studio apartment still in San Myshuno where her family lives, but I believe her dream is to move to Brunelton Bay eventually, maybe have a small house there, maybe with a nice like backyard, but she needs to save up for that. I believe right now she is trying to become like a not famous writer, because I don't think she would like to be famous. She'd definitely have like an alias or something so people wouldn't know it's her when she publishes a book. But she is working on her first like proper book, I believe. I think before she probably wrote like short stories and stuff like that. But I think she's working really hard at the moment to publish her first like full-on book. And I believe whilst doing that she also has a few part-time jobs, you know, because obviously her writing isn't paying for like her living right now, so she has to have a few part-time jobs, but whenever she has time she spends it writing. And I believe she really loves living by herself, you know, like I made her an introvert as well. I rarely give that trait to my Sims because I usually have my Sims have families, and if they have a family they get very stressed out if they're introverts, which is accurate, and I feel like that's what she felt like. I honestly don't know if she is thinking about having a family at some point. I think that's very far in the future for her still, because I believe she is very young still, you know, I think she's like in her early 20s, maybe just 21 or something. I don't think she's very old yet. So like I think all of that, like family, partner, I think all of that is very far in the future for her. She isn't really thinking about that right now, you know, she's just focusing on her career and trying to live her dream life of like being a loner. Which I can relate to, you know, I'm definitely a loner. I definitely regain energy when I'm by myself, but I don't think I'm a loner to the extent that she is. Like, I don't want to live by myself. I'd be very, very scared, actually. But I think she's fine, you know, it's what she always wanted, and I hope she can move to Brunelton Bay one day. That would be so cute. Can you imagine her like by the beach writing in the little mini machinima? In the end I built parts of what I imagine her studio apartment to look like where she lives right now. You know, I think it's very small. She probably only has like one room where she has like her study area, or I guess the area where she writes her book in, and a little bedroom area, and then the kitchen is probably in the same room. You know, I think it's all one room, and then she has a separate bathroom, obviously. Even though if you ever started a Sims challenge before where you have no money, I definitely did have Sims houses where they didn't have a separate bathroom because walls are so expensive, so they just had like everything in one room. But she's better than that. She has a little bit more money than the Sims we have in our challenges that literally start from the bottom. But yeah, I do believe her parents, you know, are very supportive. Like if she ever needs to cut down on work because she's working more on her book or whatever, I think they always, you know, are willing to help a little bit with her rent and stuff like that. But I do believe she wants to pay it back. I think she's a very independent Sim, you know, I don't think she would just take it and not pay it back, which I think her parents would be fine with. I think they are okay on money now that her siblings are pretty much all older and moved out and stuff. I think she was maybe like the second youngest of them, and they probably just have one child at home now, and they're a bit better with money now than they were when they had 4 little kids. But I do believe she would like call her family a lot and talk to them on the phone, but I don't think she is like the person to love family outings. Like I think she enjoys like the occasional event like Christmas and birthdays and stuff, but I don't think she would go around to their houses very often just because she likes to be by herself. But she definitely calls them up and makes sure they're all right. I think they do have a strong bond. It's just that they're very different to her, you know. But that much said about this Sim. Let me know what your favorite outfit is. I'm always curious to hear that. I think in this case mine is actually the swimwear because I just think it's so cute. It suits her so well. I love the sunglasses. I give them to like a lot of my Sims when I do swimwear because they're so cool. But let me know what your favorite outfit is, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!